going to need to life coach these wrestlers.
My name is John Ritchie. I am the hardest guy in East London. Hello, I'm Sanjay Bagger. Oh, Sanjay, I want to be the LDN champion. I want to be the LDN champion. No. My name is... It doesn't matter who your name is. I'm Sanjay Bagger and you're not working for me. Hang on. I'm the life coach, John Chapman. You are the best. You are the best.
You're right, Mr. Chapman, you are the best. Thank you for making me feel better.
You are the best. You are the best.
Thank you.
This is London.
He needs a life coach, John.
Yeah, I know.
10, 3 rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide your winner. Introducing the representative from the East End family, who is our notorious John Ritchie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LDN Wrestling, and coming out right now is the notorious John Ritchie, who's going to open up this week's edition of LDN Wrestling with a traditional British rules match. It's going to be 10 3-minute rounds. To win it, you've got to get either 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, or a knockout.
And his opponent from Athens in Greece, coming to the ring weighing 13.5 stone, Yorgos Christopoulos.
Well, here comes the Greek fan favourite. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Yorgos. He's had a very successful start here in LDN, made a very strong impact, thanks in part to his Greek dancing and of course his finisher, the Colosseum Cradle. Recently on LDN television, he was asked to be a part of the proverbial elite by Sanjay Bagger. He wanted Yorgos to join alongside Jason Sensation so that they could all dominate LDN together and build into the future. But Yorgos, being a real man's man, turned down the boss Sanjay Bagger and said he's going to make it on his own. And this is his first positive step. Yorgos has entered the Lion's Den and has challenged John Ritchie to his own environment. Traditional British rules. 10 3-minute rounds to win. 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, or a knockout.
Seconds out, round 1.
Well, here we go. We're now starting the first round of this contest. Obviously, if you're looking at the prospects of 10 3-minute rounds, then you've got to start off slow. Both men very technically minded. This will be Ritchie's style of match, though, and he's avoiding Yorgos. Oh, there we go. John Ritchie with the element card. Oh, hang on, nice arm drag right there by Yorgos. Yorgos starting off very quickly. And again, it takes Ritchie down for pinfall. Looks like Yorgos is trying to go for a quick decision, but doesn't get it.
You shut up. Shut up. I mean
to be here. You had to pay to get here.
Yorgos will need to stay focused. From John Ritchie's history, I've known that he will use many time-wasting tactics in these contests so he can maintain the advantage. And Yorgos now got pushed into the referee by accident, but there's the roll-up. Surprised the referee allowed that, but I guess the referee saw it was his own fault being there. So far, I think it's quite obvious. We got Yorgos, who's trying to go for a quick pinfall victory so that he can lead this contest, so that make Ritchie chase him. Ritchie, meanwhile, is most definitely just testing the waters. That's the experience of Ritchie coming through. And there's the technical ability, going for a nice submission hold. Both men just mat grappling here. Oh, and Ritchie with a nice wrist lock. Yorgos doesn't want to stay in it for long. He's trying to find the reversal, and there it is. That was a nice bit of wrestling to start this contest off.
You'll be fighting, not dancing, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for LDN Television. Later on, we will have our main event to crown the first ever LDN Tag Team Champions. Dave Jackson will team up with JP Monroe and go against the Welsh Assembly in the final of the Tag Team Tournament. But now we're on this match, and we've just finished round one. Well, that's the end of the first round. And I reckon it was pretty even. I mean, no doubt, Yorgos got more pinfall opportunities there. But if you ask me, I reckon John Ritchie might have come out of there quite well. He cruised through the round.
Seconds out, round two.
And now we begin round two. Well, there's the lockup right there. John Ritchie going for that side chokehold of sorts. It's more of a restraining hold. It looks like he's just trying to control Yorgos. He's managed to cradle that arm and then flips him through, but Yorgos bridging up so he can't be pinned.
Oh, I don't like that one. Oh.
John Ritchie now really cinching up on that front grommet. Referee's got to make sure that it's not a choke. The very reason that John Ritchie's in this match, we've put our most experienced referee in this contest. I mean, Yorgos is already disadvantaged going into John Ritchie's kind of match, but you don't want an incompetent referee who's going to allow a choke. Ritchie finds his way to the feet, but Yorgos brings him back down. He just held onto that arm and then just arm dragged him back down. Again, Ritchie fights his way back to his feet. Yorgos has that arm isolated, and Ritchie is finding it hard to escape out of it. And again, Yorgos forcing down Ritchie. Yorgos right now most definitely ahead on points. If Yorgos can keep up this sort of match... Oh, well, there's the reversal. I spoke too soon, and Ritchie forces down Yorgos. Oh, and look at that. I thought Ritchie was trying to get underneath Yorgos so he can try and pin him, but Yorgos was able to whip him down and go for a pinfall himself. And again, Yorgos just isolating that arm, going on the hammerlock. Now, if Yorgos can keep up this sort of match style, then he will win at the end via points. Oh, it looks like John Ritchie now with a pinfall, but Yorgos floats straight out of it. Yorgos might be part of the new generation, but he's obviously had some very good training. Yorgos is matching the experience. World of Sport-esque competitor John Ritchie, hold for hold at the moment. Oh, look at that, John Ritchie. Notorious John Ritchie, showing his namesake, going straight for that knee joint. And look at that, a big strike with his calf muscle. Nothing illegal about that. Yeah, that to me looks like a blatant choke, and the referee needs to get on top of that. It started out as a choke, but now you can see John Ritchie is floated up. Look at that, just raking at the nose. John Ritchie's got to be very careful not to be disqualified. And there's the end of the second round, and John Ritchie's going to squeeze every bit of opportunity out of this. Oh, John Ritchie. The round had finished, but John Ritchie wasn't going to let up, driving the elbow in the lower back there. Well, Yorgos making an official complaint there to the official in charge of this contest.
You know.
Seconds away, round 3.
Well, here we go, and now we're entering the third round. No decisions as of yet. Remember, 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, or a single knockout will take the victory. Oh, European uppercut right there, and that rocked Yorgos' world. And again, Ritchie, a former amateur boxer, knows how to use those strikes. Well, maybe you wouldn't see that in a boxing ring, but it was certainly effective. And look at that, unceremoniously kicking his opponent. Many people backstage are saying that Yorgos is the future of LDN. But can he get past this old lion? Oh, nice snapmare down. And oh, stretches the face. Ritchie now like an eagle, keeping his eye on his opponent. And look at that, Ritchie put his back to the referee so the referee could not see him use the blatant closed-fisted punch. And again he sticks his back to the referee and then delivers a punch right to the top of the cranium. And look at that, when he's in front of the referee, it was an open palm strike. He's an intelligent competitor, no doubt. It's just a shame he's just so notorious, and John Ritchie did not let go of the headlock. And Yorgos thought he was going for a back suplex, but alas, Ritchie's still on top here. Well, Yorgos trying to kick out there, but Ritchie's holding on and wrenching on that neck. Ritchie dominating round 3 so far, but the crowd trying to get behind the young Yorgos. Yorgos now, oh, handstand flips out of the headlock. Ritchie has lost his grip. In no standing 10 counts. If he fails to meet the 10 count, that'll be a technical knockout, and therefore Yorgos will instantly win this contest. John Ritchie knowing every trick of the trade. He blatantly stayed down for the no standing 10 count just so he can get a breather. He's looking for a breather here from his much younger, much quicker, much more athletic opponent, Yorgos. Well, the referee counting quicker now, wisening up to his tricks. Now that was very good officiating right there. Oh, well, Yorgos now straight onto the ropes. Big headbutt there to the midsection. And that's the end of round 3. Although Yorgos was starting to look good, I reckon John Ritchie had that round. Very good, solid contest. Quite even, surprisingly. Though both men going for different tactics. And it looks like John Ritchie's ring aide has decided he's had enough of his guff. John Ritchie does not have friends.
Seconds away, round 4.
And now we're about to start round 4, ladies and gentlemen. There's the locker right now, but Yorgos straight away bringing down Ritchie. Whips him off the ropes. Ritchie reverses. Oh, he goes for the sunset flip. And he got it. John Ritchie decided to bust down that small bit of athleticism and got the sunset flip.
First fall of the contest to the notorious John Ritchie.
But John Ritchie's now leading 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take an advert break, but join us for the conclusion of this contest.
This is London. This is London.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's John Ritchie versus
Seconds
Yorgos.
out, round 5.
And as you heard the ring announcer, we're now into round 5 of this traditional British rules matchup. John Ritchie's got the first pinfall. He is leading 1-0. And already John Ritchie has Yorgos in knots. Yorgos sort of dived into that hold a little too quickly. And you can see, look at that, John Ritchie, no wasted space. He's not just working on the knees, he's working on his toes. A lot of modern wrestlers want fancy music and flashy clothes, but John Ritchie is just downright brutal. Part of the world of sport era, former amateur boxer. This guy isn't pretty. He's now got Yorgos in the sort of figure 4 lock here, forcing the weight down, and look at that, just stretching the calf muscles. And this is the thing, if Yorgos is in so much pain that his shoulders go down on the mat, the referee will count it. And the alternative is to sit up and, oh wait, he's got an arm hold there, and there's the head scissors. Beautifully executed, but John Ritchie knows exactly where he was. He positioned Yorgos in the ring in that place, so he knew that if it was reversed, he could reach the ropes. Oh, John Ritchie now, he wasn't expecting that. He's going for the sunset flip. This is how he got the first decision. But Yorgos now has reversed it. Yorgos might have it. Yorgos takes it. Ladies and gentlemen, Yorgos in the 5th round has equalised.
Equalising for Yorgos Christopoulos.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yorgos is now equalised. John Ritchie versus Yorgos is now 1 fall apiece. One more pinfall, one more submission, or a knockout will win it. Well, Yorgos seems to be slightly distracted at ringside. From my own vantage point, I can't quite see who what it is, but anyway, nevertheless, we're going into round 6 now. Both men now circling. John Ritchie taking his sweet merry time to get this match started. Oh, Yorgos isn't going to wait. He's going for the pinfall, but there's the kick out right there. Oh, and John Ritchie. Kick to the midsection, and now just storming away there on young Yorgos. Floats Yorgos over. Oh, and rakes the forehead. Oh, look at that big European uppercut. And Yorgos again just rocked. And we know those strikes are hard. I mean, John Ritchie has been disqualified for using illegal strikes in the past. Yorgos, though, just so athletic, able to stop the momentum. Nice reversal right there. Oh! John Ritchie trying to stop his momentum, but unfortunately got crotched on that middle corner. Well, the referee now trying to count out John Ritchie. If John Ritchie misses the count...
That's quick enough. You can't even count that
one. John Ritchie beats the 10 count. See John Ritchie beginning to slow down, and now he's using the advantage of the no standing 10 count to get his breath again. John Ritchie, without a doubt, taking the Michael. Oh, but Yorgos straight away with a snapmare right there. Goes for a quick pinfall. Oh, able to get the shoulder up. Yorgos now with a front grovet right there. Front headlock. Oh, and going for a suplex. Hits it nicely. Look at that bridge. Then floats over, tightens the pin. But Ritchie able to get his arm up. Well, Yorgos now staying on top of Ritchie. Oh, Ritchie with a blatant illegal strike there. And the referee saw it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee issues John Ritchie with his first public warning.
John Ritchie's been warned. If he gets a second public warning after that, it's a disqualification. Oh, look at that!
Ladies and gentlemen, John Ritchie receives his second and final public warning.
Well, if he gets one more, he's out of here. He will be disqualified and Yorgos will win. But what an empty victory it would be. Well, it's the end of the round and Yorgos is not happy. John Ritchie blatantly used the advantage of those verbal warnings to get two disgusting strikes in on Yorgos.
Seconds away, round 7.
Here we go, we now start round 7, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Yorgos straight in with a flying headlock takedown. Oh, but there's the head scissors by Ritchie. And Ritchie keeping his weight on Yorgos, forcing his nose into the mat. Ritchie now whipping off Yorgos and takes the drop kick straight in the face. Off the ropes and oh, he misses the drop kick again. Yorgos able to hold on to the ropes. Oh, and there he is. That's why Yorgos was distracted earlier. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, folks. Sanjay Bagga, the boss of LDN, is keeping close tracks on Yorgos. Now that's interesting. Sanjay Bagga offered Yorgos an opportunity to team with him and Jason Sensation to be a part of his vision of the future, but Yorgos has refused. And now we see him down here keeping an eye on Yorgos. Why? Anyway, let's not get too distracted from the match. And oh, John Ritchie, none as athletic as Yorgos, hit the mat hard. And Yorgos will capitalise. Will he get the final decisive fall in this contest and climb up the rankings here in LDN? Back body drop. Oh, you can sense it. Yorgos is on fire. Yorgos is here to win, ladies and gentlemen. John Ritchie's been put in the corner. Whip out with Ritchie with the reversal. Yorgos re-reverses. Ritchie hits the corner hard. And now Yorgos now whips out Ritchie. Ritchie hits the corner. Oh! A deep kick to the abdomen right there of Yorgos. And look at that, a kick to the side of the head of Yorgos. Yorgos, oh, springboards off the second, hits the crossbody, 1, 2, oh! The referee didn't see it, it was a blatant blow there.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 7, the winner of the match by 2 falls to 1, the notorious John Ritchie.
Well, notorious is right. The referee didn't see it, but after eating that cross body into the pinfall, John Ritchie low blows his opponent Yorgos and then just cradles him up for the easy 1-2-3. And how embarrassing for Yorgos, because this happened right in front of the eyes of the LDN boss, Sanjay Bagga. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great contest while it lasted, but notorious John Ritchie takes it. Coming up, the main event for tonight, we're going to crown the first ever LDN Tag Team Champions when JP Monroe and Dave Jackson take on the Welsh Assembly.
Mr. Bagga, can you please explain to us, to the viewers at home, why you were watching Yorgos' match tonight, please?
First of all, I own this company. I stand where I want, I do what I want. Secondly, Yorgos, you know, last time I offered him a chance to be in Team Bagga, he turned me down. You know, after watching him tonight, he's not that good at all. He's not good enough to be a part of the elite of British wrestling. So Yorgos, your time's numbered.
Thank you, Mr. Bagga.
This is London. This is London.
Welcome back, and here we see JP Monroe and Dave Jackson. They entered the tournament as a wild card entry, but after defeating the favourites last week, they've got all the momentum in the world going into tonight's tag team final main event. But now we're going to get some words with Ash, the former LDN heavyweight champion, about his injury.
Ash, I'm here representing LDN Capital TV. We're just wondering how you're feeling after the recent shoulder injury you suffered.
Feeling down. Feeling very down when I come along to a show and I see everybody out there putting on tremendous effort, tremendous show, and I can't be a part of that. Can't be a part of that because of this. Well, there's a long way to go. This is going to need a lot of work. Maybe I'll come back, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if I do, everyone out there, everyone in the locker room, every person sitting in the seat can guarantee one thing. When I come back, when I'm back at 4%, I will be out there and I will be back winning my belt. Tex Benedict's a great champion. Absolutely great champion and a great figurehead for this company. But that belt belongs to me. I gave everything I had for this company and I'm ready to do it again. First chance I get, when this is healed, and I can step back in there and I can go at 100% again like I did before, I will. And I will take my belt back and I will lead LDN into the next generation. Whether it's TV, whether it's Romford, wherever it is, Ash will be back on top of LDN as LDN champion one more time. Just wait and see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall, and it's for the LDN Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Cardiff in Wales, at a total combined weight of 32 stone, Ricky Hyde and Matt Vaughan, the Welsh Assembly.
Gentlemen, it starts with them and it could very well end with them. The LDN Tag Team Championship came about when these two men went around to every employee in LDN and tried to get them to sign a petition so that the Welsh Assembly would just be handed an LDN Tag Team Championship. However, LDN management decided that this is LDN and you've got to fight for it. And thus, a tournament was started. Many thought the final would be the Welsh Assembly versus Project Future. However, Project Future were knocked out early in the tournament, many consider it an upset. But tonight, we have the finals. We will crown the new LDN heavyweight champions for the tag team division when the Welsh Assembly clash head-on with JP Monroe and Dave Jackson.
And their opponents coming to the ring at a total combined weight of 31 stone. Hailing from Essex, Dave Jackson and J.P. Monroe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. They entered the tournament as wild cards. Many thought they were the underdog. Dave Jackson, for example, was a complete unknown. But now they are the heroes of the fans here tonight as they continue their mission to become the LDN Tag Team Champions. And who would have thought that JP Monroe, who's been spending a lot of time trying to get in the favours of the boss, has now been embraced by the fans in his quest. Dave Jackson, in his opening round against Project Future last night, showed himself to be a very strong competitor who's able to throw around his opponent's weight. But in this match, he'll be going up against Ricky Hyde, another powerhouse. Well, Ricky Hyde and Matt Vaughan obviously a little unsure on how to start this contest. I mean, after all, they probably weren't expecting to face JP Monroe and Dave Jackson. In fact, JP Monroe used to be the Welsh Assembly's tag partner as they entered LDN Television's era. Well, unfortunately for JP and Jackson, this is not a popularity contest, and the Welsh Assembly now are just attacking their teams. You can see Ricky Hype right there, trying to take out one of the wheels of Dave Jackson. And Hype just absolutely spills out of the ring. He wants no part of this young powerhouse. Oh, and Matt Vaughn with those closed fists. Choking away on JP Monroe. Matt Vaughn now is in there with JP Monroe, and Matt Vaughn, the bigger, more powerful competitor, with a huge backbreaker on JP Monroe. A big kick to the back there, and we've seen this many times. Matt Vaughn with a kick to the head, and now huge face rake there on JP Monroe, and now Matt Vaughn measuring up JP with a climbing enziguri on the ground there. Beautifully executed, and now Ricky Hype with the cover, JP with the kick out. One of these two teams will become the first ever LDN Tag Team Champions. Will it be the bullyish Welsh Assembly or the new fan favourites JP Monroe and Dave Jackson? At the moment, it looks like the Welsh Assembly are going to take it if they can maintain this advantage. They've got JP Monroe in the corner, Matt Vaughn. Matt Vaughn just isolated Dave Jackson right there. Oh, and look at the Welsh Assembly. Improper use of the flag right there.
They made me bleed my own blood.
Oh, JP takes it in the back of the head. Matt Vaughn now disallowing JP the chance to tag out. Big back suplex. And there's the pinfall cover right there by Vaughn, but JP kicks out. I think JP Monroe's been knocked a bit silly, and Matt Vaughn with a blatant bite right there. And out of the pan into the fire, Ricky Hype has been tagged in, and now Ricky Hype biting as well. Well, I would say that this team was hungry for success, but that's ridiculous. And now Ricky Hype just working on the leg there of JP Monroe. He's trying to stretch and bend ligaments in ways that they weren't designed to be done so. Oh, you got to believe that JP just so wants the tag. Oh! Matt Vaughn with another kick. JP thrown into the ring post, and JP Monroe falls to the outside. And again, improper use of the flag right there. And where's the referee when all this is going on? Look at those cross-face strikes along the bridge of the nose there of JP Monroe. And there we see the referee being distracted. Dave Jackson is infuriated because his team member is being frankly abused on the outside.
I ain't done nothing, mate. Shut up, I've done nothing.
And after those cross strikes across the face, it looks to me like JP Monroe's nose might be broken. Couple of open palm strikes exchange going on here. Oh, JP Monroe is peeved off. Huge number of strikes right there, and now JP, flips straight onto his feet. Beautiful execution under the feet there of Vaughn, and there's the tag to Big Dave Jackson. Jackson with those huge heavy hits, those forearms smacking into the face of Ricky Hype. Oh, and Jackson is upset, and he's going straight for Hype. Oh! Huge European uppercut, rocking Hype. Hype is dazed on his feet. Oh, JP Monroe! He just wiped out Hype there with that slingshot over the top rope. Looks like Jackson and Hype have found their rhythm again, but Vaughn's ruining the party, and he's just completely wiped out his own partner. Looks like the Welsh Assembly might be victims to Jackson and JP Monroe's recently successful ways. Oh, that was an old trick. But I'll tell you one thing, it's obviously not been heard of in Wales, and now Jackson signalling for something. Oh! But he just had his knee clipped. And now Ricky Hype targeting in on that knee. It's like the Sharks have smelled blood. They're removing the protective material around Jackson's knee. And looks like they're trying to do some damage here. It looks like their strategy is evident. Matt Vaughan will not allow JP back in the match. And Matt Vaughan now looks like he was, well, I thought he was going for a body slam, but he's sort of draped Dave Jackson on that top rope, and oh, I can see exactly what he's doing now. He's just trying to wrench. He's just trying to wrench the knee there of Jackson's. It's like he's trying to pull the knee socket out. Look at that, another strike on the knee there. And now Ricky Hype has been tagged in. Johnson's in trouble here. He needs to make the tag to JP Monroe. And again, Vaughan just kicking JP out of the ring. Meanwhile, Ricky Hype there is trying to remove the kneecap of Dave Jackson. Look at that, big forearm smashes in that knee. The referee really needs to get into this, because I'll tell you one thing, the Welsh Assembly are really taking it to Jackson's knee. Anyway, don't go away. We're going to crown new champions.
This is London. This is London.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and at the moment, it's not looking good for Dave Jackson. Just before the advert break, we saw the Welsh Assembly lay murderous amounts of punishment on Dave Jackson's knee, and the referee looks highly concerned, as does Dave's tag team partner, JP. It looks like, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen now. I'm not sure if the referee's going to attempt to postpone this match, hold it up. I don't even know if Dave's good to go. But now we see coming down the ringside LDN Heavyweight Champion Tex Benedict, as well as the Little Dragon Ross Jordan, to get some word from the back to see what's going on. And how despicable are the Welsh Assembly? They don't care, they're practically celebrating this. And JP looks distraught. I mean, they've been so fortunate getting to the final, and oh no, well Dave can't even get up onto his feet without help. And JP Monroe and the ref are conversing, and well, this isn't, oh no. Dave's been taken to the back, and now this means that JP Monroe's got a one-man battle for the tag team championship right here. And the Welsh Assembly not so relentless, they're just all over JP now. Well, left Dave Jackson and somehow some of the courage to get back out here. It looks like JP Monroe will be carrying the weight for the full team here. The Welsh Assembly now just laying into JP. Oh, and a big powerbomb-esque maneuver right there. JP Monroe is hurt, and Matt Vaughan now going for the cover. And, oh, come on. If injuring the leg of his tag partner wasn't enough, Matt Vaughan's now just having fun at the expense of JP Monroe. Oh, he's going for his... Oh, look at that. Matt Vaughan with his cutter maneuver. It's a move he uses in singles competition to get the victory. And again, there's the pinfall. There's the pinfall. All right, this is just getting silly now. The Welsh Assembly are basically bullying JP Monroe around this ring, knowing that there's no Dave Jackson to come into this ring to save JP Monroe. Oh my goodness, JP Monroe digs in deep. He's a man possessed. The strikes left and right. Oh, JP, you can hear the fans getting behind JP Monroe now. Look at that. Running forearm. Can JP Monroe honestly win the tag team championships on his lonesome? Well, he's taking Ricky Hype up high. I mean, he's got him in the corner there. I mean, what's Ricky Hype going to do now? Oh, Ricky Hype with a blatant low blow. Oh, I've seen this before. That was their finisher off the top. Oh, I cannot believe it.
Here are your winners and you, LDN Tag Team Champions, Ricky Hype, Matt Thorne, the Welsh Assembly.
Well, it's such a shame that it had to come down to this. I mean, Ricky Hype, Matt Vaughn, JP Monroe, Dave Jackson, what a potentially fantastic main event competitive match it would have been. But the injury of Dave Jackson has just forced Jackson out of the match, and now JP Monroe is a victim of a mugging here. This is just a 2-on-1 assault right now, and JP Monroe just took that horrendous move off the top rope. And, oh, and here come Project Future. Project Future, the men who were originally the favourites to win the tag belt, are coming to the rescue of JP Monroe. And the Welsh Assembly, before they've even been awarded the championship belt, have scarpered from the ring. They want no part of Project Future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to go now. Thank you for joining us. We have new tag team champions.
Sorry, man. We're going to a real friend, champions of the entire world, best champions going, only Welsh champions going. You know, we look at the best in Wales, we look at the best in Britain, Europe, and some of the world, baby. If you ain't Welsh, you ain't nothing.
You're looking at the Irish curse, and I've just spent the last 4 years kicking the crap out of everyone on the Emerald Isle. And now my time has come. SOS is coming to the UK. And anyone who stands up against me is gonna get brushed aside. So watch this space and remember the name, the Irish Curse.